Welcome to today's live stream. I'm super excited to welcome you here today. Before we get started and get into the really for real live, this is obviously a pre-recorded video where I can tell you a couple things and then we can get started. So honestly, what I'm doing is buying myself time to turn the camera on and make sure that everything sounds good. But while we do that, while we wait for myself, let's go ahead and comment below. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Maybe let's start with your name and where you're watching from. And then also I'd love to hear about maybe the latest project you're working on or your favorite software. So if you can post a link below, go ahead and post a link to your portfolio. We'd love to check it out and see what you're up to. And maybe even let us know what your favorite software is, or maybe your favorite subject. Do you like web design or print design or making t-shirts or logos or branding? I don't know. Go ahead and comment below and let us know. We'd love to check it out. And then also, if you'd love to see what I'm up to, you can check out my work at derekmitchell.com. You can see some YouTube videos at youtube.com/DerekMitchell. And then also live streaming at behance.net/Mitchell's Garage. So you can check me out there. And then did I say Instagram? I don't know if I said Instagram yet or not. Instagram.com/DMitchellDesign. So hopefully there's links and buttons and stuff here, right there. Anyway, all right, guys, we're about to dive into some really cool stuff. Feel free to comment in the thread, and I'd love to, again, see what you're up to, and I'll try and answer your questions as we get going, but let's go ahead and dive in. Today's video is sponsored by the Graphic Design Bootcamp. If you're looking at becoming a graphic designer and you want to learn more about Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, creating real-world projects that clients would actually pay you for things like logos, business cards, letterhead, and much more, check out the link below for more information and a deep discount to get started today. Today's video is sponsored by the Graphic Design Bootcamp. If you're looking at becoming a graphic designer and you want to learn more about Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, creating real-world projects that clients would actually pay you for things like logos, business cards, letterhead, and much more, check out the link below for more information and a deep discount to get started today.
Give me a break.
All right, guys, it's going to be a fun one today. Working on brands is my favorite. What's up, Nina? Hello from upstate New York. It's amazing. Thanks for joining in. How's things over there on the East Coast? I kind of grew up on the West Coast. Not really like the coast, Spokane, which was like I don't know, 3.5 hours from 4 hours. Depends on who was driving. It should have been about a 5-hour drive, but I could do it in about 3 hours and 45 minutes if I was just breaking most of the rules. Anyway, oh my gosh, it's snowing outside right now. That is disgusting. I used to love the snow. I still technically love the snow. I like to ski. I like to snowboard. But lately, I haven't been able to play in the snow as much because I've got 5 kids. And so now it's just cold and wet all the time and they don't want to go outside. So anyway, chilly, but coffee helps for sure. This should be a pretty hyper stream. I've got this full of coffee that I brought from home. And then I was like, well, I should get a Starbucks on the way into the office. So then I just drank a Starbucks. And then I was like, I want something cold. So then I got a cold energy drink thing, Celsius. These are good. Anyway, it's fine. It's good. Life is good, but I probably am going to get a little hyperactive today. So today we're working on this thing. So it's for my new brand builder course. And basically in the first course, we create a random word generator. Well, we create a logo using a random word generator. So like you roll the dice or you use Google to come up with a random number from like 1 to 22. Here, I'll just show you real quick. So what's up? MD Zahid Hassan. I hope I said that right. Thanks for joining. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Google, no, random number. Oh my gosh. Generator words are hard. There we go. So you just pick your minimum and your maximum. So we have 22 rows. So we'll just say 22 is the max and we'll just hit generate. And then it says 3. Okay. So I'd go pick number 3 and we have voluptuous. Look at that, man, on a Friday afternoon. And then you'd go pick the next one. We'll generate again. We got number 2, which is snowboard. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Because when I was in college, I had to do a project and the professor had us pick words and I got Voluptuous Skateboard Company. And that was one of the first logos I ever designed in school. Fun facts. 14. Organization. I don't like that one, but we'll do it. Ugh. How about, we'll generate another one. So how about, what's 2? Collective. That's all right. Voluptuous Snowboard Collective. So then what you would do is you would create a logo around these 3 words that you came up with. If you're interested in like learning more about this, I actually have a course on Skillshare and on Udemy and at my website at derekmercial.com. You can get it by accessing the vault on my website and get everything I've ever made. But anyway, you can get it for free on Skillshare. If you just follow the links below, you can get it for like 2 weeks or I don't know how long, maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month. I don't know how long the subscription is. You can get it for free and then it's a pay after that, but you could watch it and cancel it. It's totally fine. So anyway, you could check that out. So this is how Modern Landscape Collective came about and Coffee House Tattoo. No, that was something else. Mysterious Energy Coalition, Classic Surfboard Company, Modern Landscape Collective. So these are all logos that I've built while either live streaming or for that previous class. So that's kind of where we're jumping off today. I've started to build these brands out a little bit. So here is an example of kind of hacking through some different ideas. What are we going to do? What are we going to make it look like? What's the possibility, right? And then kind of pushing it a little further, maybe giving it some color, maybe seeing what it looks like on an image. And then here's another example for the Coffee House Tattoo. I started this one on my iPad, which was pretty fun. And then we kind of morphed over into like, okay, if it was a tattoo shop, I went and looked through like what kind of old school tattoos, maybe give me some ideas. I took this image and then live traced it to get some of these vectors here. And then that's how I came up with the sparrow. And then that's kind of how that ended up here. And then kind of kept going. And then I have this vector t-shirt thing, which I think I have it attached as a download on one of these videos somewhere. Anyway, and you can easily just select the solid color and change it and make the shirt any color you want. So I use this when I'm mocking things up. So that's how I got to this stage of the game. So now what I'm doing is making a second course. I haven't landed on the title yet. Maybe you guys can help me, but basically it's like the graphic designer's guide to brand building or brand builder or brand. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. That's kind of what I'm doing today, is getting ready to record this weekend, building the outline. I had an outline and then I pretty much completely scrapped it because I wanted to do something different. I always have the hardest excuse me. I always have the hardest time with outlines. I beat them up too much. Changed my mind a bunch, but anyway, so we're working on that. And then I want to take some of these logos that I've made and do something different to push them further for the second course to build a brand. So whether that's picking out colors or fonts or making t-shirts, or jumping in like to Photoshop and mocking stuff up, which there's actually some pretty cool new mock-up features in Illustrator if you haven't seen that yet. And then maybe even jump in with like generative fill or generative AI, making different vectors in Illustrator. Lots of things we could do. Here's an example. So one of them I did was the classic umbrella associate. It was classic umbrella. So it was here. It was, you can't, oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Sometimes I get talking and I forget to switch camera. You didn't see any of that, did you? And the comments were just quiet. Let me go. Come on down. What's up? Price is Right. The price is wrong, Bob. What's the movie? Rob's giving me a hard time in the chat because I've been going live more than a Price is Right rerun, he said in the last chat, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's, The Price is Right is legendary. So to be associated with that, I think it's a good one. Good thing. What's up, Jen? My wife is next door working on something important. But I don't know. She was going to come chill in here. I don't know if she's going to do that or not. You mean it in the most endearing way. Thanks. I appreciate it. So I'm proud of myself for just going live. I don't know if you may or may not know this about me. Yeah, something important. I struggle with just sending it without it being perfect. And by that, I mean anything I do. Like to the point I'm like, oh, I didn't shave today, I wouldn't go live, or, oh, whatever, I don't have the right camera angle. So like this week has been a series of like, I'm just going to push the button and see what happens. Like I'm not going to worry too much about it. So I'm proud of myself for sending it. I think this is my 8th live this week, which is pretty ridiculous. And I've also started breaking out my folders for this. So when I go live, I make a new folder so I can like save stuff that I've done during the live. So I have all these assets from what we're about to play with today, all these logos kind of pre-gamed and ready to go. But in this office layout, I basically started this as a new season, air quote, season. So I'm in season 2 of my Behance streams. And this is episode 11 already, if we're counting that way. What's up, George? Welcome. So it's, all that to say, I'm proud of myself for forcing myself to go live. My wife is thankful because I always talk about it and then I never do it. So she's like, wow, good job. You're actually doing it this week. So that's been good. On that note, Jenna, are you going to come hang out with us over here? Or are you stuck on your side of things? I've got your setup already. Look it. There's your chair. There's your camera angle. You just got to come over here and, oh, I hear it. I hear you. Are you coming? Maybe not. Okay. Well, anyway, let's do some stuff. Stuck on my side of the ocean, whatever. That translation is she's sitting on her couch with a blanket by the heater. That's what that means. Okay. So let's do some cool stuff. Vote in the chat. So okay. This is for a real thing. We're building a brand. Well, okay. It's a fake brand. I keep hearing noises like maybe she's coming over here. It's a fake brand that we just made up, but we're doing this for a real course. And we could actually make this a real company. Like we could actually start a wakeboard company or a snowboard company and I don't know, do something with it. Or maybe coffee house tattoo. My wife has a ton of tattoos. I have none. I'm a blank canvas. But maybe it's coffee house tattoo. We start a parlor here. We start a coffee shop in town. That'd be fun. I don't know. Yesterday's stream. Hi, Nina. Yesterday's stream, we did the Purveyor of Vibes. This was a cool project. My wife, you want to do the umbrella co? Really? Umbrellas? All right. Yesterday we made this. We were kind of screwing around with some different NFTs my wife and I bought. And she wanted to do the saying Purveyor of Vibes. So we kind of ended up here, and this is cool. We could do like some sort of like t-shirt company, apparel company, and then just make all kinds of random stuff. Lots of ways we could do this. So, all right. But my wife is the boss. So we're going to jump into the Umbrella Co. So I already kind of played. Wait, ye do that. I think she meant yes in all caps. Like, do the Purveyor of Vibes or do run the generator, Jeeves? Okay. Run the generator. Okay. All right. So we're building a brand course. Keep this in mind. We want to funnel this towards let's build a brand. Are we building the brand of a t-shirt company, or are we just like building a bunch of different things that could turn into stuff? Like we could take this Purveyor of Vibes deal and we could quickly slam it into like Sticker Mule. Have you guys used Sticker Mule? I really like Sticker Mule. Make a custom sticker. Oh, for example, literally this holographic sticker right here is how I made this sticker on my cup for one of our clients. This is a Sticker Mule, whatever the heck it's called. Let me grab one more thing real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. So this, I just grabbed a couple more things. So this, on the other side of my cup, Unicorn Media is a company I worked with for a while. And I made them a logo. It's a unicorn holding a rifle. And it looks like it's tagged or spray painted on a wall. Anyway, these are magnets. I got them from Sticker Mule somewhere, I think. Now I'm having second guesses because I don't know. I don't see magnets here. No. I really thought I got it from Sticker Mule. Okay, I did. It's just not featured. Oh, okay. Yeah, a bunch of things that become stuff. I love that, Nina. So these are the custom magnets. And like I said, that's what I did for this guy. Super cool. And so we could do that. We could just make all kinds of stuff off of this one Purveyor of Vibes thing. Right? Bring it over. Copy it. Lock it down. Paste a new one on top. Let's see. Object. Path, offset path. Lots of ways to do it. Window, Pathfinder, smash it all together. Oh, you know what I should have done first? That's all right, we'll smash it together. Clean up our lines a little. This might be a little bit too much of an outline. Anyway, I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but there you go. Like, could turn that into a sticker so easy. I changed my mind. This is kind of cathartic. I'm gonna keep going for just a minute. Just a minute. Just a tiny, just a little bit. The pricing was decent. What I like about it more than the pricing, like I'm sure you can always find something at just about any price point. But what I liked about it was the customer service was really good. They delivered it fast. They even send you hot sauce and like literally like hot sauce, chips and salsa hot sauce. Anyway, or whatever you put your hot sauce on. Anyway, but I like that I can order like a couple. I don't have to order like here. I can do 50, I guess, is the minimum for this. But if I go back to stickers, let's just say die cut stickers. Okay, 50. Anyway, I'm used to having to order at least like 1,000, like 500 or 1,000 for quantity. But like for $60, it's such an easy, like, here, let's just get a few of these, you know. Yeah, ordering into the tens of thousands. So here's 10,000, right? Or custom quantity. You can go bonkers with it. And we've done that before for other clients, but oh, they got packaging. Polymer. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Label dispenser. So check it out. Good stuff. Ooh, that's newer. They do t-shirts. $20 for a shirt. That's actually not terrible. Anyway, so Sticker Mule. Yes, there's lots of other great options. It's just kind of who I've been using. So I'll jump back into Illustrator. So are we doing the purpose of this stream was supposed to be so I could build assets to then reverse engineer for this course. We'll get there maybe. Maybe not. It's whatever. It's Friday. You guys made it to Friday. Any plans for the day or the weekend? Anything new going on? I wish Derek Mitchell Design had a discount code. Let me look. Maybe I do. Let me just log right in here and see if somehow there's like an affiliate bonus I can give you. Let's see. Referrals. Earn $10 when you give. I can give you $10. Well, that's, I mean, better than a sharp stick in the eye, but here you go, Rob. So you get a $10 credit. I wish it was more. But anyway, and also they frequently do, let me see. So you can do sample packs. So for like $1, and they'll send you a bunch of stuff to see the quality. I'm really impressed with the quality. Great stuff. I can't say enough good things about it. Deals. Up here, there's this deals tab. So this is where it can be a lot of fun because, you know, like this one, for example, usually it's $72, but you can get a custom 3" by 3" die cut sticker. Ooh, that's what we should do is for my wife's company, do die cut stickers. $20 for 50. Order now. Okay. I'm going to do it. 3" by 3". Guys, this stream just turned into from a build a brand to a build a sticker stream, I think is what we're going to do. Head to the farm to shut down for the season, attend the Remembrance Day service, chill and watch football after church. Love it. Yeah, our winter came about 3 weeks early. Nobody was ready for it here. We got, I don't know, 3 inches of snow like the week before Halloween. Usually here in Montana, we get snow like the day after Halloween is like what it's been the last few years. Okay, so we're going to choose a file to upload our artwork. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here, and they have templates under resources. Click on template, and we'll do a die cut sticker template. I'll just download all sizes. I'll come back here, and then we have the any size template too. I'm not sure what that is, so I'll download that and see what happens, see what it looks like. And then here's a walkthrough of how to use it. I probably should watch this. Let me turn off my mix minus on the soundboard here real quick, because then we can watch this video together and see what happens without feedback. Okay. Right here.
Sticker Mule's custom sticker templates are a great way to prepare your design. We created more than 100 custom sticker templates, each available in EPS, PDF, and PSD format, so that you can use them in your design application of choice. Of course, the most important thing to know about our templates is that they are completely optional. We're happy to accept your artwork in any format, and within 24 hours, we'll send you an online proof showing you how we intend to print and cut your stickers. You can request changes to your proof, and we'll make them for free until you're happy. If you'd like to use our templates, you can get started by downloading your template of choice and opening it in a design application like Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop. The first thing you will notice is that there are two layers, a locked layer labeled Template and a layer labeled Artwork. The template layer contains the trim line along with some basic instructions. Keep in mind that the trim line will be the outer edge of your sticker. Open your design up and copy and paste it onto the artwork layer. You'll notice that anything outside of the bleed line will be hidden. Move your artwork around, scale it, and rotate it to your liking. When all looks good, simply save your file using the default settings and upload it during the ordering process. If you have any more questions, let us know.
Well, there you go, guys. So let's make a sticker. All right. Okay, Jenna, if you're still in the chat, whoa. Sorry. Jen, if you're still in the chat, do you want to do Purveyor Vibes? Do you want to do Big Top Collective for a sticker? Let me know. All right, let's check out these downloads real quick. Also, let's go over to my folder. Vibes, she says. Okay, Purveyor of Vibes. I got to find a better way to... This is going to get... Let's see, Purveyor of Vibes, part 2. So we don't need any of this junk. Deleted. Yep, delete. Gone. All right, let's throw these downloads we just downloaded into our new assets folder. Let's open these, unzip them. All right, die cut stickers, download. Well, that doesn't do me any good. I don't want it to be the shape of a horse or a mule. I see what we're doing. Okay. Okay, all right. So let's go to our layers here. Instructions, cut line. Artwork. Interesting how they do this. Okay, so and option 2. I forget. Okay. All right, my brain has to catch up. Let's jump over to not the vibe, Bernice. I feel like I need to pull that up again just so we can like get in the right headspace. Let's see here. All right. So close, so close, so close, so close. There it is.
Be quiet, peasants! I am the purveyor of vibes and must travel alone. Alone.
He's so brave.
Our hero.
We love you.
Wait, I want to vibe with you, my king. Please, please, please.
Bernice, you shan't. Now just vibe with the homies until I return.
But I want to vibe with you.
She loves you.
Let her.
Not the vibe, Bernice. Yeah, Bernice. Not the vibe, Bernice.
It never gets old. I love it. All right. So that's what we're doing. That's the motivation for what's about to happen here. Okay. Yes. So back over into Purveyor of Vibes. So if we look at our template, you can see the die line here, this shape. Obviously we're going to delete this, but I'm going to build it in the way that they want it. So that's our cut line. We'll put it on this layer. It's just a simple stroke. I'm going to actually move this over, boink. So I have it as a reference. And you'll notice the artwork goes past where they trim it. So we're going to, this actually works out great that I accidentally gave myself too much space here. So let's just finish cleaning up this line here. Lots of ways we could do it. I could have, wait, is this even the version I want to do? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Color wise, we could play with some different colors, but I'm also just trying to get things done instead of beating them up too much. Okay. So where was I going with this? What I was going to say is, it's really awkward when the music is gone and it's just me and my thoughts. So we're going to turn that back up a little bit. You could use the pen tool and just like manually, create a shape behind here. Oop. You could if you wanted to, and just make it the shape of whatever makes you happy. So there's one way to do it, and I actually don't mind that because of the rough trace on all of this. It's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then I can do things to it to make it more better. Does anybody else say more better or just me? More better. Sticker Mule even ships to Canada. I'm so happy now. Yay. What happened to everybody else? Nina? George? Where'd you go? Are you still around? Oh, Mobetta. There she is. All right. Okay. All right. What am I doing? So there's that. That's kind of cool. So my daughter, I've got 4 daughters, but my 12-year-old daughter has been loving working in Illustrator. So I've been teaching her some things. She's getting really good at it. And she's been making stickers, but she's been making stickers by like putting tape down and then printing something, putting it on top of the tape, and then putting tape on top of that, and then cutting it out so there's like a little gap, and then the stickers sit on top of whatever she wants to put them on. So she's been making her own homemade stickers. It's super cool. So once I get her turned on to Sticker Mule, she's going to be, I'm sure we'll be spending lots of money on random stickers, and I love everything about it. Okay. That's cool. I really like that kind of blob form. There she is. What's up?
I had to barge in.
You had to barge in. Oh, I need to see the stickers she made on the back. Okay. Here, take your
Ignore the sticky notes.
Ignore the sticky notes.
All right.
What are you eating?
Salad, man.
Salad. Okay, so she made Jack Sparrow as my spirit animal.
Oh, wait, where are we looking?
That. I don't know if you can see the
Because she knows me well. I don't run a tight ship. I run a pirate ship.
Yeah.
Language.
Oh yeah, we made this
People
sticker
walk
too.
the plank.
That sticker is a Sticker Mule sticker.
It's a shirt too.
It's a shirt too. What's behind this one? Did she make that or did you buy it?
That one. No, we bought that one.
Okay. Well, anyway, I like how your technology is just.
Yeah, good drive home.
Are you gonna come hang out with us?
I'm me. I think I had a call.
Okay. Anyway, sticker. Do you guys like this version where the edges kind of follow things a little closer? I need to clean these up a touch, a wee bit. And I'm just using the pen tool. So what I did is I hit the letter A to get my direct selection tool. And then I hit the letter P to get my pen tool. So now when I hit my command key, I don't think I turned this camera on. Hi guys, welcome to the FaceTime angle. Do you like how my books are color coordinated? My wife did that. But then it makes it so I don't want to read them because I'm afraid to take them out of order. So I painted that painting. My wife painted that painting. Got all kinds of cool stuff going on here. That wasn't the angle I was going to show you. I didn't turn the overhead on today. Anyway, dude, I need to slow down. That caffeine is going to wreck this stream. Anyway, I don't know what I was going to tell you. Oh, I was shortcuts. I was being a nerd. It's all good. Anyway. So, back to the poll in the chat. Which version of the outline do you like better? The subtle blob thing or the one that's a little more wavy? I like the new blobby version. Mo better. Thanks, Chris. Oh, our painting gets a cameo by the elusive jam. Whoa. Okay, so we're going to do the more blobby one because Chris is the only one that voted in the chat. So Chris's vote wins by unanimous vote. What's it called when like nobody even like tried to like what's the word? Unopposed, I believe is what I was going for. Okay, so we've got this guy. Are we happy with the colors? Because we could also let's play around with that a little bit. And I hope, just a reminder, like digital space is free. Like if you're working, especially in Illustrator, it costs you almost nothing to just keep trying stuff. So just as Aaron Draplin would say, just dupe it over, as in duplicate, right? So like you do something, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna dupe it. There we go. I didn't mean to dupe it yet because I'm still working on this one. But anyway, ooh, I do not like that at all. I think a dark background is more better. So let's go back to black, but then let's play around with that black and maybe make it more of a gray-ish slate color. Okay, all right. And then I realized this black, let's scoot these over a touch. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, we're duplicating errors. Here's what I mean by that. This background. Oh no, I fixed it. Okay, did I fix that one? No. See the difference? Yeah, this one still has all kinds of junk going on there. Excuse me. This one we did the custom shape, right? So if I was going to continue on with this guy, the top artwork I locked, but I would need to select this and then basically go to my Pathfinder, boink, and smash it all together because we don't want all that extra garbage in there to cause problems. Okay. So let's just do that. So now that's one shape, but it doesn't even matter because we're not doing that one anyway. So let's just dupe this a couple times. Let's sample whatever color this is. It's not truly black. I noticed when I went in here, you'll see my percentages here. Rob and I geek out about this all the time because he does print stuff. I use what's called rich black, and my formula that I like to use is 60, 40, 40, 100. So 60% cyan, 40% magenta, 40% yellow, and 100% black. Now, why would we do that? Because if we did just 100% black, just the black ink, you're gonna print it out and it's gonna look dull. It's gonna look not black. It's gonna look dark gray. It's just the way it works. So when you smash all these other colors on top of it, it gets really dark and it looks rich, like a rich black. Now the other end, like, well, why don't we just put it like 100, 100, 100, and just, why don't we just flood the page? Well, the problem with that is you get what's called liftoff. I think it's called liftoff. Rob, correct me if I'm wrong. But basically the ink never dries because there's just so much ink on the page that especially if you had like a catalog and the pages fold together, it sticks, and then you pull it apart to change, it's a mess. So the most you can do, I believe, is the 240%. Anything past that formula, ink doesn't dry. So it could be, you could do, so 60% plus 40% plus 40% plus 100. So there's 100 between these two, and then there's 200, and then you got 40% left. So I could make this 40, 60, 40. It doesn't matter, like whatever you guys want to do. But I found in my experience, I get the best results when I go 60, 40, 40, 100 on your rich black. There's your rich black tutorial for the day. Let me just check the chat and make sure I didn't tell you guys something wrong. That's rich. It is rich. Friday streams are unhinged. What are you guys, what's going on? Blobby. Jen said she was coming back, but she sits on a throne of lies because she did not. I'm all by myself over here. Okay, playing with some different gray tones. Let's just keep going and doing things. Ooh, you know what would be awesome? There's a way, and I don't remember how, but there's a brand new AI color thing in Illustrator now. Let's see if we can figure that out. So if we go to right here, yeah, all you gotta do is select it, and then this menu bar, this new thing pops up, and I can click on recolor. Watch this. This is about to be magic. Here's the magic right here where it says generative recolor. Guys, the robots are taking over and I'm here for it. Take my job. Just give me the money. Right? Something like that. Okay. So here's what you can do with this. You can describe the color palette, the mood, or the theme you want. So I could say coffee house, girly. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tell me in the chat, what should our prompt be? And then it's going to pull up some different colors. And then I just have to click on it and it makes it super cool. That is just the coolest thing. Well, my job's done. Job done. Excuse me. Man, I still got this cough. What is going on? Okay, I'm looking for the chat. There you are. I love your Insta profile layout. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wow, you guys are busy in the chat. I gotta keep out. Check out Pamela Media on Insta. Okay, let's check you out real quick. Oh, that's cool. I had to kind of make sure it was like legit before I brought it over on the stream. Check this out. Give a follow. Very cool stuff. I like the vibe. How many times can we say good vibes or bad vibes on the stream today? I don't know. Marketing agency, image identity, content creator, digital branding. Love it. I love that it's consistent. Very cool. About to launch some new content from December. Nice. I love it. Looks good. Looks good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Sweet. Awesome. 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 Dear, love it. I love the flavor. I'm gonna follow. Got them up to 98 followers. Quick, everybody follow. Let's break 100 today on Mellowed Media. Very cool. I'm sorry, guys. I keep forgetting to turn my head when I cough. I apologize. I know what's going on. Like, I'm not sick. I just have this like tickle just right here. And I think it's probably from live streaming almost a dozen times today. Not today, this week. Okay, it's been 8. Whatever. Let's go back to the purveyor of vibes. I want to get this sticker ordered. Jen, I think we have an hour left in the office before we have to go home. We only have childcare for the babies till like noon today, 12:30. So we got a short fuse. Okay, I'm going to highlight this again. I'm going to come back down just to remind us of the steps. So highlight whatever work you want to do. We're going to come down to recolor. We're going to click on the generative recolor button down here. And then I could also just like click on these sample prompts and just go there. Let's see, some random stuff. I'm just going to keep sending it until something happens. That reminds me of The Incredibles when the little kid is on the trike in the driveway and he's like, I don't know. He's like, what are you waiting for? He's like, I don't know. Something amazing, I guess. I don't know. Does that make sense? I have half a brain cell left from this week. So you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's what we tell our kids. I need to move the chat window just so I can see it without having to do that every time. There we go. Now I can keep up. Loving all these colors, dude. Well, thank you. This one's kind of cool. I wish there was a way, and maybe there is, to work faster without having to like close it every time and come back to it. Like I want to apply multiple options all at once. Okay, I need a description, guys. I need some kind of a prompt. Peach and teal. Digging the peach and teal. Okay. How about trippy disco lights? Ooh, that has a whole lot of things. My daughter would love this one. Maybe it's a sample pack and we just order all of these because money is meaningless and let's just blow it all on stickers. All right. I think what this tells me right now is how much I'm having fun with this, and we haven't even done anything yet, is I definitely need to start some sort of a sticker shirt shop, and that's what I should probably make my next course about. Sample pack, purveyor of vibes. We could even do some backstory on these random skeletons. So these are NFTs that my wife bought for me, which I think are super cool. Which is why they're on the canvas here. These are random. These were lame attempts at generative vector artwork in Illustrator. So if I just click and draw a rectangle, I can come over here to the property and I can give it a prompt. And I said, cringy skeleton vibing with coffee. Cause I don't know, we were on that kick, and I hit return and it's going to turn this shape into whatever I tell it to. And these are the 4 things it came up with last time. And they're kind of bizarre. Ooh, what should we call the shop? 3-ring circus. Okay, so the reason why we're stuck on the circus vibe, Jenna, I wish you were in here so you could just talk about it. But basically, we kind of started this series of courses called, what do we call it? Freelance circus, because running your own business is kind of like a circus sometimes, right? And so we were going to teach people how to freelance like what we've done. We've been really, really fortunate to land some really cool projects with companies like MTV and Discovery Channel. There she is. Are you here now? What? She looks like a gym rat, she says. No, you... Feral gym rat, she said. I thought you dropped the F-bomb, is what I thought you said. 3-ring shirtus. Hello, Mr. Jack Mitchell. Long time no see. Hey, Mitchell, what is going on? It has been forever. Mitchell is one of the OGs.
No, it's circus.
Yeah, no, this is Rob.
Oh.
Rob, that was his idea. There it is. Anyway, nice blanket. My wife made that for me way back in the day when we were dating. It's got a bunch of Jeeps on it. It's very sentimental to me because I sold my Jeep to buy her wedding ring way back in the day. And now I have a Jeep again. Hey, see ya, Dillier. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you. Stop. You make me feel old. Haha. I said OG, not old. What is with the wheezing?
It's gonna be real unhinged today, guys. Don't put me on camera.
Don't put you on camera?
Nope.
I have the Jenna camera
Please
angle.
don't put me on camera today.
Look, it's too, you can't take it back. Look at that. You are just a gift. She really cycles back and forth between like queen, like, what would you call those vibes? The
Letitia vibes?
Letitia vibes. We went to our parent teacher meetings yesterday. And one of the teachers was like, because we're new to the school,
Thanks, Rob.
and the teacher was like, oh, he was like, remember your name? It's Letitia or something like that. He's like,
He volunteers. He's like, yeah.
Letitia.
I was like,
no.
not even close.
Oh, no, that's right.
I was like, but I am giving off Big L vibes today.
Anyway,
You thought it was Letitia.
she goes back and forth between like super done up or like hoodie and, you know
what? It's fine.
gym rat, as she said. Okay. Anyway, back to Mitchell. Thanks. Yeah, Mitchell's been supporting our stuff since the beginning of time, which wasn't that long ago, right? Because he's not old or that old. We've been over this. All right. And we digress. Okay. So what we're going to do, anyway, Grungy Skeleton vibing with coffee is what the prompt was. And this is what it came up with, which that's actually better.
What is better?
Well, today's attempt at it, it's still bizarre, but it's cool that it made this on the fly. What is happening? Who invited you?
Everything's funny today.
That's all right.
I told you, unhinged Fridays.
I like it. I gotta figure out.
So funny.
I've got too many buttons on this thing. There we go. Anyway,
Dead.
this is why it takes so long to get things done. Okay, so that's okay. We are all over the place. Mitchell, you're back on the market for courses. I'll be looking to get yours soon. Awesome, thank you. What do you want me to make? That's the hardest thing. Like, I've got all these ideas and I never know which one to focus on. Yeah. Oh, we have these other ideas from yesterday's stream. Work and lurk.
Oh, see, it still plays.
This is why we can't have nice
It
streams.
still plays.
Okay.
Every day
let's
should
get
just
this-
be going live and making something of your guys' ideas for the
I love
for
it.
the shop.
For the
but
shop.
it needs a name. We got to go back.
And
to
if
the
we
name.
use your idea, you get free stuff. I
love
lost everything that I just did, though. I didn't lose it.
Don't tell me that.
I just don't know where I put it. Purveyor vibe shirt. There it is. Wait. Oh, it was nestled down here. Okay, we're coming back. Whew. That was a long
Rough times.
rabbit trail. Do I have a course about getting started in freelance? Yes, we do. Sort of. The course is about freelancing on Upwork. So
But I'm redoing it to be freelancing as a whole. And
okay, so my wife has made stupid amounts of money on Upwork as a freelancer. And so she made a brand new channel to show how to do it and recorded herself doing it. So you can see how to make a profile on what she's done. And I think to date, you've made like over 200 grand on that profile. From a couple years ago.
I mean, it's an agency one, so it's not just me, but,
yeah. It's not just, yeah.
But no, I'm going to redo it again, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do this one as a writing profile or as a design profile. I feel like a design profile will be more relevant to what you guys are all doing.
Yeah.
But essentially, yes. And this idea of like, it's not just where to put yourself out and how to prepare a portfolio that people will like and how to actually respond to pitches in a way that will get you noticed. It's how do you find clients in the first place? I think that's the bigger question is how do you find work? And so the way I'm trying to redo it is going to like really combine all of those things. Because it's changed so much in the last couple years. And there's a real pendulum swing of platforms that were really popular are not so much anymore. And it's built in, the gig economy is built into so many things. It's built into Behance even, it's built into platforms like Tongle. So
What's Tongle? I know the name, but I don't remember
Tongle
what it is.
is a crowdsourced creative market for businesses. So they like Lego will go on there and say,
I remember
here's the
that.
creative brief. We are trying to come up with some social campaigns. We're going to buy 4 ideas and we may or may not use them. And then people pitch ideas and then either they buy the idea and that's it. Or sometimes they actually then like put out another pitch for like, okay, now the implementation, whether it's a commercial or whatnot. It's an interesting platform. I haven't been on it in some time.
Well, that's actually funny you brought that up. We actually got to work with Lego because of that. You landed
And
a
Johnson
pitch.
& Johnson, that web commercial.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Because of Tongle. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Okay, so here's some colors that we're landing on, which is cool. I'm going to reload this real quick. So I don't know. Is that enough colors? You want to try something else? Yes, we did it, you guys. We got Pomelo Media to
Huzzah.
100 followers. That's amazing. Thanks, team. Thanks, everybody. All right. I don't know who this is. This is just somebody who's jumped into the chat and they've got cool stuff. And so we're sharing the love. So like and follow if you haven't already. I guess you don't. Yeah, no, you could like it and follow it. Wow. All right. Who let me have a microphone and a camera? So, Mitchell, let me get back to that. Dead serious. Mitchell, I don't know if you have my contact information. You got my email. My email is just buried right now. But yeah, email me or I think we still have the
Nope.
Slack channel. What?
Oh, the Discord. I think we're going to start really
Yes.
pushing that. So
Okay,
I'm going to start modding that better.
Okay, we started a Discord, which I'm not as
I
familiar
will.
with, and we'll get that going.
Which you're not what?
I'm not super familiar
I am.
with Discord. Mitchell uses it a lot. Great. Looks like I found a new moderator. Mitchell and Jenna. You guys can just...
There you go.
I love it.
I mean, there's no one in the Discord right now, but it's fine.
Great.
It's loading and I'll pop the link in.
All right.
Because right now, if any of you have been with us long enough that you were around when we opened up the Complete Graphic Design Facebook group, it has almost 20,000 people in it right now. That got super hard to moderate.
Yeah, it got found by a lot of spam type.
Well, yeah. So it's still a valid resource and we still get people that interact on it, but it's hard to dig through everything on there. So hence Discord, I think will be better.
Hence Discord.
So let me just find it.
All right. I could play with colors all day, apparently.
Oh, Rob's in it. Let me give you the OG roll, Rob. Boom, OG.
Do they get like special badges for being...
You get, currently it's just special colors. In order to like differentiate roles, you have to like boost the server, which I haven't done yet.
Boost the server.
Derek
Are you
has
even
no
speaking English right now? Crap, how old am I?
Dying.
Are you on that book face?
Or you sound like your grandma. Is your
No.
grandma on the live?
Are you on the what does she call it? Not FaceTime. I tried to
Grandma, if you're on, tell us what you said.
Yeah, grandma. No, I tried to she FaceTimes us, but she doesn't say FaceTime. What does she say? It's so fun.
I know she's a hoot.
Love you, grandma. All right. I think I've about exhausted my options here. Boom, there it is.
Oh, Saeed is asking, Generate Beta, is that a new feature in Illustrator?
Yes, it is. So 2 things. This was in beta, but now it's actually on the release of Illustrator. So I'm in Illustrator 2024.
I like that one.
Version 28, I believe.
The teal and hot pink is doing it for me.
Is doing it for you. Yeah, version 28. So if you guys go to your Creative Cloud app, then 2 things you can do. You go to home. What? Did you forget something?
No, I just realized something incredible.
Oh my gosh. I had a heart attack.
No, purveyor vibes.
Yes.
Short. POV. Like, what's your point of view? And that's the shop. The shop is POV.
Okay. Lock it down.
Lock it down. Knocking it down right now.
Oh my gosh. Did anybody else just have a stroke?
Sorry.
From
I got excited.
when we drive and she gives me directions. Luckily, I've become very good at reading her directions, but it's this. You ready? Don't miss it.
No.
And that means the turn just happened.
Sir, don't you misrepresent me.
Okay, then why don't you tell me how it is?
That
was what I literally just did.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, so back to how to get where was the question? Generate beta. Is that a new feature in Illustrator? So yes, brand new, hot off the press. Under apps, just download the newest version of Illustrator. But you can also come down here, go to apps, halfway down. So you've got all apps up here at the top is what you'll probably see. Okay. You'll see Illustrator. Come down here to beta apps. And there's even more cool hotness that you guys haven't even seen yet under the Illustrator beta and Photoshop beta. All these have cool stuff too, but like generative AI has been available for a while now, but kind of hidden under the Photoshop beta. But that is also now in the regular version as well. So I am currently using the latest version of Illustrator, which y'all should have access to now. Which one are you vibing with, babe? This one in the middle?
I do. It's the teal and the orange and the... Can we go a titch more teal and a little less seafoam green? Like a little more the green of the middle right.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, we can. Wait, so what? Okay.
Purveyorofvibes.com is
just need a
available.
Sample pack. Let's see. Okay, so she likes the teal. Okay, so let's just see what happens. We're so close. Recolor. Generative recolor. Teal. I was going to say teal. Gray and red one gives this vibe for me. I love it. I don't see teal. Oh, darn. I pushed the wrong button. Try again. Recolor. Generative recolor. Teal ocean view. And this is the kind of, well, I like this one. I like this one. Okay. So here's the problem. Now I'm overwhelming the client, aka my wife, with choice. So let's
Don't do that.
Don't do that, guys.
Don't do it. If you give a mouse a cookie.
You give a mouse a cookie. Okay, so you liked. So let's kind of Frankenstein this a little bit. Do you have your keychain here?
What keychain?
For the car, the Beaner specifically.
I do. I don't know where it is. Sorry.
That's all right.
You trying to color match?
Yeah, I was just gonna color match it. It's no big deal. Okay, now I'm off track. I want to get this sticker ordered. So what we're gonna do now, if I was gonna send this to a client with this many options, I would number things. So let's just do this so we can all vote in the
Jump
chat.
scare stream.
Yeah, she's definitely. Why do you wheeze like a smoker? You don't even smoke.
No, it's because I am still getting over this cold. That's why. Mitch, getting the OG roll. We're only rolling out OG rolls through the end of this year.
I love it.
So, and eventually when we can boost, we'll give cute little
Boost.
things.
You know so many words.
Thanks.
Ethereum.
Almost like I'm an English major.
Bitcoin. What was the other ones? You said lots of words yesterday when we were talking about NFTs. Mm-hmm. Guys, are NFTs dead? Are they coming back? What do you think? Vote in the chat.
Surreal.
Okay, you can see where this is going. Cast your votes. What number are we going to send to print?
Oh, we're only sending one?
I will send as many as you want. The problem is English is hard. Math is hard. Life is hard. Life is hard. What's the saying? Life's hard if you're dumb. No, stupid. And then like life is hard if you're ugly, but it's really hard if you're ugly and stupid or something like that. I'm butchering it.
Wow, this is not a PC stream. Adobe
This is
is
not-
going to remove it immediately.
I'm
There will be no
saying
replay.
in
Just
general,
enjoy it while you're here, folks.
There will be no replay.
I vibe hard with the bottom right.
Bottom right, number 11. This dude.
It's speaking to me. I don't know about the
Wow.
green background, but like it is.
Okay, so here's your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just making sure.
What does 11 look like on a white background?
On a white background? Guess what? I can do that.
I know you can.
The sass.
I'm also vibing.
The level of sass from this
Is
one.
it
What was
the same?
What was I gonna do? Oh, the reason why I was thinking like maybe we should start with ordering one is because it's the deal on Sticker Mule.
9 and 11, is the teal avocado shell the same? Or does it look different because of the background color being
It
different?
looks the same, but I'll double check that. So on Sticker Mule, if we come up here to deals, these change. I don't know how frequently, but they change often. So right now, for $20, 19 if we're being very specific, I can get 50 stickers. Normally $72. So if I order more, that's a good question. I wonder if I could just keep ordering them.
Can you scooch? Can you scooch it over? I'm going to take a screenshot and send it to Katie.
What are you talking about?
Get her perspective.
The vibes?
Yeah.
Here, I'll just send this to you.
I'm going to see the vibes.
Oh, you're just taking it from your computer?
Yeah, just
Look how
freeze.
smart you are.
Yeah, it's true.
Did you get it?
Why don't we have red with black? Why do we just have red with gray?
It just, listen,
Just
we started here based off the NFT that you have. And then we went to here. And then I was like, oh, yeah, generative color is new in Illustrator. So let's throw some colors. What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want me to do with this? Want me to change it?
I don't know. I'm vibing hard with the blue also.
I think all of these are very cool.
Okay, so my personal favorites, as you zoom out, my vibe is drawn to 2, 3, 6,
Hold on, 2, 3. I gotta get
8, and
fancy.
9.
2,
Channel name on Discord
2, 3,
is
6,
Complete Graphic Design.
8, 9. Why didn't you make it something like?
Something like what?
I don't know. I was trying to be smart, and then all I could think of were things I shouldn't say on stream.
Leave
so
it
I
to
didn't.
me. Be smart.
It's true.
Yeah.
If I open this, oh wait, no, go back, go back, go back,
Go back.
go back, turn back.
Slapping.
Our kids would watch VeggieTales when they were little, and there's this one episode where they're running from something, and the little vegetable's like, turn back, the slapping, because they would slap people with fish in the city they were running from. Mm-hmm. It's amazing how many little sound bites our brains hold on to. I'm just a mess, all these kid shows. Okay, I accepted it. Downloading, update, installing. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 6, 8, and 9. I thought you liked 11. That didn't even make the cut this time. Nobody else has voted yet. Cast your vote in the chat. For me, I like 1, 6, and 7 from Mitchell. So Mitchell gets a blue outline because your avatar has blue in it. That's more of a lavender or whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go like this. Just so we know whose vote. Mitchell likes 1, 6, and 7. 1. Am I putting too much effort in the voting process? Yes. Do I care? Nope. Because we're having fun. Okay. So 1, 6, and 7. What are you doing back there?
I'm looking at a
Nina, 8, 6. Oh my
Video.
goodness. What is happening?
I am working. That's what's happening, Derek.
I don't believe you. Okay, so for participating in the chat, I'm going to, if you're in the US, sorry, Rob, and probably everybody but Mitchell. How can I do this? I want to give them all stickers, but I just realized that's going to be a shipping nightmare. Nina, 864.
It can't be that much to ship out of state. Out of country.
Have you?
I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Saeed, 145. Guys, this is ridiculous. I should just be. It's all right.
Cancel. Anyone else work with HubSpot? Not my favorite.
Anybody else work with your spouse? No, just me. Okay.
Rude.
What? That's a positive. I was being positive. Don't bring my mom into this. She didn't do anything.
Bring your mom wherever I want.
She might be listening to this. And
She might, and she'd be like, "Be nice to your wife."
I think
That's what she would say.
she'd be like, "Yeah, you're right." Yep. Okay. Saeed likes 1, 4, and 5. 1, 4, and 5. Okay, so far 10 and 11 have no. Oh, Christine is in the chat. She likes 11.
It's an easy way to do that on Miro, but
Listen, if I wanted your opinion,
I know you would ask. That's fair.
what's your opinion?
It's my opinion.
Miro. I don't have Miro, so that would be more difficult
I mean,
for me.
yeah, it's just like just a drag and dropper.
One is stacking up the votes. You're welcome, Rob. 2 and 11 from Dina. I feel like I missed somebody up above. I'll go back. I'll make sure. Dina likes 2 and 11.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I got Christine on there. I got Dina. Saeed, I got you on there, didn't I? Or did I get distracted? 1, 4, and 5. Oh, no, I got you on here. I got you. 8, 6, 4. I got you. Rob, 1, 4, 10. Did I not get Rob? That's funny to me because, oh well. Okay, so we're gonna order these. What do they get for participating?
I want to send them a sticker. Which one are we ordering though? Which one won? Because
Well, we're almost through my obnoxiously.
looks like number 6 is doing
difficult.
pretty good.
Rob likes 1, 4, 10. 1, 4, 10. Okay. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Dina dice 2 and 11. I got you already. Okay. You have like 30 seconds to cast your vote if you're lurking in the chat and you have not cast your vote yet. Which number, if we were going to order one of these, which we are going to order one of these from stickermule.com, because it's on sale, custom 3-inch by 3-inch die cut sticker. It's not very big. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. It'll have a happy home on the side of my Yeti cup that has been all over the world with me, actually. I bring this everywhere I go. Travel through the airport, just bring it empty. I have swam in Las Vegas pools with this. I swam in a pool with this in Florida, in Texas. I've been to Missouri with this. I've been to Washington, which doesn't count because that's where I grew up. So by default, Idaho, because I drove through Idaho to get to Washington. All right. Chris, 1, 4, 6, and 8. All right, final vote. Chris, 1, 4, 6, 8. I mean, how many votes do we get? 1, 4, 6, 8. All right. Well, there it is. It seems that we need to just order all of them, Jenna.
There it is.
There it is. Been decided. Sticker pack. Okay. One was pretty popular. 1, 2. How many votes did they get? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 got 2 votes. This one got a pile of votes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all of this nonsense, clone it down. Okay, so we are going to delete the ones that have the fewest votes. Sorry, Rob. This one has a ton.
Everyone likes the red.
I think number 1 is the winner. But I do like a lot. So much of my designs end up in the black, red, and white category because the clients I work with typically, it's just what happens every single time. So it's refreshing to see some color on things as well. Okay. Okay, so the clear winner is going to be number 1. And then Jen will use your override vote to pick one of the color ones you want.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
Sorry, I'm deep in it. Which ones did they vote?
Number 1 was like hands down.
No, but I mean like for the color ones. Which ones did everyone like?
Well, they all kind of got a vote.
Okay, so scroll down those with the 4.
But the ones that got the most votes.
Oh, no colors. Okay. The one on the right, but I liked the hot pink too. It just was like doing something for me.
This guy?
Well, that one or the one on the left? 9. I don't know why.
Audrey would love this one.
Can you do that one with a hot pink head instead of another purple head?
I don't know. I will try.
There just wasn't enough pop in that one for me, enough contrast.
Pop.
So.
All right, so we are going to sample this color. We're gonna sample this color.
No, it's just the pink.
Just the pink? You want
just
the
the
teal
pink for the
coming in?
head. Because I like the rest of the purple.
Okay.
Like you could leave the little chestnut down there as. I actually don't mind the little jobbing a little bit different, but What if you made the inside, no, head's totally pink, and then the little nugget, the little pit inside the other? No. Yep, that little pit to the left. Yep, the dark purple. Nope, sorry, yep, nope. Those guys, the little, yes, that's better. We're getting there. Zooms out. How many colors can we give?
Do all the colors of the rainbow. And then the ones that are in between, which is basically everything. We could colorize the text.
No, I think you're getting there.
Okay.
Audrey will like that one. I mean, I definitely gravitate toward others personally, but it's fine. Like, I like 6.
Okay. Which one can we order today?
Order the one that everyone likes, the red and black. That's fine.
Okay. So here's how we're going to do this.
Done.
Moving right along to get this stream done. How much time do we have left? Not much. 20 minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
All right. We were also streaming. I forgot I was streaming in all kinds of places.
Oh, here, let me check YouTube.
Destinations.
And I'm going to run and go finish this.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's first of all save. Yikes, I haven't saved since the beginning of time in this stream.
Oh, unfortunate.
And while we have everybody in the chat, we were going to talk about this new shirt. Say some shirt. I don't know why it came out that way.
It's not a shirt shop. It's a, what would you call it? It's in anything and everything.
Anything and
it's
everything.
It's a boutique. It's a sundries.
Somebody at the beginning of this, I believe it was
sundries.
Nina. Bunch of things that become stuff. I liked that. That idea. Like, I like that we actually make stuff and then it like turns into. We actually print
Just
it.
IRL.
Oh,
like
this
seeing things
hat
in
actually.
real life.
I designed this logo a couple years ago, and it turned into a real thing. So that's always cool when you can see your work out in the real world.
Yeah, IRL.
IRL.
Or in the wild.
In the wild. Okay, let's keep going. So we're gonna copy this. Why is everything coming with it? What have I done? So we're gonna copy it. We're gonna jump over to the die sticker, whatever. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click. What am I gonna do? Let's group that. Hit the letter E. Hit return. Sorry, my brain just melted for a second there. Okay, I'm gonna click the transform button up top here. X and Y, width and height. So the tallest in one dimension I can be is 3 inches. It can be shorter. It doesn't have to be exactly 3 by 3. I don't think. But now that I say that, I should double check. I think it'll be fine. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, width. So it looks like the height on this is taller. So if I just hit 3 inches and I keep it locked here. Oh. Undo, it skewed it. One more time. There, now their dimensions are locked. Hit 3, hit tab. It scales it up to as big as it can be. Okay. Next, it's gonna get a little bit technical for a minute. I'm going to do we like the thicker stroke? We do. So we need to make this even bigger. So I'm going to copy just the shape behind it. I'm going to go to Object, Path, Offset Path. I'm going to make it 1/8 of an inch because most print places like an 1/8 inch bleed. I'll click OK. I did that the wrong way, didn't I? No, that's right. I'm going to hit Shift X to make it a stroke, and I'm going to click on the same sample that I got from these dudes. And if that's the cut mark, I need to, I'm doing this wrong. My trim needs to be this size, but my background needs to be what it was. So let's do the background first. And now let's make a trim. And let's see, this should be 3 inches, but it's not. There we go. Transform. 2.997. Good enough. Good. Okay, so my trim is going to be 3 inches tall, but then I've got ink that goes past, so that way when they trim it, like if they miss it a little bit, there's no white spot, you know, where it didn't cut exactly where we want it. So I'll take this right here, go to my layers. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go to cut line and hit Command F to paste in front and in the same spot on my cut line. And then my artwork is behind it. Look at that. Delete the horse. Mule. Oh, the horse mule. The horsey. Okay, I'm going to highlight all of this. Oh, this is going to break when I do this. I'm going to group it, which brings it all to the same layer. But I want to center it. There we go. Command Shift G to ungroup it. Grab my die line. Command X to cut it. Oh, I was on the right layer. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm making this a mess. Let's back this up a little bit. There we go. Command Shift G, get that, cut it, cut line, Command F. Boom. Okay, so now we got our cut line. We've got our artwork. I like it. We did it. I'm going to save it. Command Shift S, because it's not a sticker template. It's going to be purveyor of vibes. Die cut sticker. Where am I even at? All right, save it, save it. Perfect. Die cut sticker template. Example. Let's delete that. I don't need that on my thing. Okay, save. And now what we do is we go back to Sticker Mule. You make an account with the link, which will give you an extra $10, although I don't know if it'll do it on something like this that's already discounted. But here's my Sticker Mule link that should get you guys some stuff. Yeah, the process is definitely... Well, I make it harder than it needs to be. That's kind of my MO. I tend to overthink things and then, you know, whatever. So let's go back to deals on Sticker Mule. I'm going to click Order Now. Choose File. Upload. What? I really want to put in the instructions. What did he say? What do you say to the kids when we leave, Jen? Vibe until
Vibe with the homies until we return.
Vibe with the homies. I'm doing it. I spelled that right? Homies, Homies. Mm-hmm. Okay. Vibe with the homies. $50. Oh, look at that discount. We did it. I'm going to, just in case credit card information and stuff happens on this window, we're going to come over here. Oh, yeah. We don't want to have this kind of stuff coming out. Shipping info. Delivery date, free, November 20th. That seems like forever away. But I can speed that up for only $28.
No.
Okay, we'll get it Monday, the 20th. Billing info. All right, well, we'll circle back to all this and finish the order. But we did it, you guys. That is so cool. I love this. I should tee up the other files too. So Command Shift S. What was the second one we were going to do? I believe it was this one. Boink, copy, paste. Shift S. We'll call this one purple, I guess. Okay. So there's a few ways we could do this. We already did the hard work once. I'm trying to decide if it's easier to just change. Ooh, there's another Photoshop. Nope, we're in Illustrator. There's another Illustrator. Man, you are working that keyboard over right now.
Yeah, I got like no time to finish this.
There's a way. Is it Photoshop? No, it's Illustrator. There's a brand new feature also in Illustrator that I don't know how to use yet, where you can make your artwork look like another artwork. So we're just going to highlight this. I don't think it's in recolor. If you guys know how to do this, what I'm trying to do, like it'll do something like in the sample of another artwork. And that actually might be generative AI. Again, if we draw a rectangle and we make some random art like big juicy burger, because that was there as an option somehow, it's going to make the artwork. And I think there's a way to sample like in the style of, that was in quotes, in the style of something else, but I haven't played with this yet. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Ooh, we could mock stuff up too. The mock-up, Christine, is actually for like on product. What I'm looking for, there's a way to do it. I've seen it done. I've seen it. Sorry, I don't want to waste your guys' time. There's a way where you're like, hey, make this look like this. And then it would like, it would match style, but I don't see it. And I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. But with the mock-up thing, Christine, this is super dope. We come up here to Object, Mock-up, Make, click on it, and then it'll show a few different options from Adobe Stock, and you can click this little tiny button to edit it on the canvas, and it'll actually like bring it in. So you can mock up some other things. So, I mean, it just kind of scaled it, whatever. You can make it bigger, and you can see it maps itself to this product, which is cool. And you can search for like apparel, digital devices, packaging. Oh, packaging might be kind of interesting. So pretty incredible, like for a click of a button to be able to have something that looks decent right out of the gate. Obviously we could do like refine it more in Photoshop, but for being right in this program already and just like lobbing something out, pretty cool stuff. So it says beta when you go to Object, Mockup, and then Make. It says beta, but it's actually in the production version of right here. It's in the production version of Illustrator, so you guys have access to it right away. So this is so cool. Okay. But what we're doing, this is not what we were intending to do, but I'm going to save that for later. For the thumbnail for this video, I just want to update the colors without having to do all the work I literally just did. But what I'll do, I'm going to group this together. I'm going to come up to transform. I'm going to make the height 3 inches again. Click it, click this guy, click once more over here, and then I'm just going to align it and just triple check that it's perfect. Yep. So now what I can do, cut it. So I've got it on my clipboard, delete all this junk. Command F to paste. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm on the right layer here. Artwork, got my cut line looking good. Command F, and I can sample. Here's what's gonna be a little bit tricky. Hang with me. I'm gonna delete this background. Let's do it this way. Let's drag it over here. I'm gonna make the new background that we already did the expanded background for the bleed, and just sample the color. And I can delete this background. Boom. We're in good shape. Man, do you guys hear her? Look at this. Just Get it. Show them how you type. How many fingers do you use when you type? she it's not just that though. Like she's gotten a lot better, but it used to be you'd see her like, okay, she's reading her email and she'd get ready to type and then she'd like smash the three fingers on the
new
keyboard.
Sticker.
And then she'd look and then she starts smashing the 3 fingers on the keyboard.
Tyrannosaurus typist. And he's just like this.
Typist. Okay, I like it. Let's go back to that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to make an idea board or an idea channel in our Discord.
I love that so much.
Yeah, you
Good
do.
Vibe Tribe. The Good Vibe Tribe could be our Discord. Why did you make it complete graphic design? Really? I barely talk about anything.
I'll change it right now. Gosh darn it. So needy.
Good Vibe Tribe. I like it. What was the other one? Tyrannosaurus. I can't spell that word. That's a long one.
Okay, what do we got?
Dino typer. What?
Oh gosh, that is not
We
it.
completely lost the chat. They're gone. I like the Good Vibe Tribe. Mitchell approves.
Okay, what was the other one? Good Vibe Tribe?
Good Vibe Tribe.
There was more. What was it? Go back.
Purveyor of Vibes. Good
No,
Vibe Tribe.
no, it was the other one.
Oh, Work and
and
Lurk. Ooh, the Work and Lurk. That actually makes more sense. Well,
Trench coat.
trench coat. Where is your mind right now? What do you
Like an
think?
old school Inspector Gadget. I don't know why. The lurk got me like.
Nina says Good Vibe Tribe is awesome. I love it. We're the Good Vibe Tribe.
Oh, I'm dying.
Also, this is why we can't have nice streams. I like
This
that
is
too.
yeah.
Work and Lurk. She spelled work. I like how she did that.
Work WERK.
Yes. Work and Lurk. And then I said yesterday, Work and Lurk and twerk, which,
Oh, we were
Rhymed.
irking all over the place, man. We had.
but Work and Lurk.
Okay, let me.
That needs to be its own Discord channel in our channel. I think. Go Gadget Arms. I used to watch Inspector Gadget as a kid. Why am I struggling with life today? Coughing. I don't know if it's something.
Okay, I just changed the name.
What is it?
No, it's Good Vibes Tribe. It can be whatever you want it to
Vibes
be.
plural or singular? Uh-oh. Rob's trying to post, but he keeps getting mod blocked.
Wait. That is a separate channel on its own.
Good Vibe Tribe. Oh, we're not original enough. Darn it.
Oh, Good Vibes Tribe. It could still be complete graphic design, and then Good Vibe Tribe is like
A channel.
the OG chat.
I like it.
I like that better.
I
Going
don't
back.
know how you do it, but I like
I
it.
know how you do it.
Even with the invite, she still can't find the Discord channel. Nina.
Rut-row Rorge.
Bro.
Let me just.
Okay. So we fixed this. Deleted. This is purple. Make sure I have the name right before I just save over my work. Boom. So we got this one, Purveyor of Vibes. It's just so random. I love it. One thing I just realized. Oh no, you own that NFT. You bought that. We should be able to do this
Sure
no
do.
problem. Boom. I just realized you were on camera for a long time. Sorry.
It's all right.
Discord is still an enigma to me. Me too, Rob. We're in good company. We'll figure it out together.
Think of it. Okay. It's Slack.
Okay.
It's Slack. There's different channels for everything. Some are private, some are not private. And if you look at it like that, then it will make a little more sense.
There's a way. So I do have a ton of Discord. Like I'm in Discord. I've got a ton of stuff
Okay,
going on.
don't get distracted.
Listen, somehow Ryan Selvey, who also streams on Adobe, he's a legend. Check him out. He has a Discord server, and I think he plays his music through Discord, so he can listen to it, and then you can choose to turn up the volume or not. Whereas you guys are just stuck with my random.
Yeah, there's a lot you can
whatever's
do with
playing.
bots and stuff. I'm really not that good at it.
Yay! Mitchell said he's not an enigma to Discord. I can help out a lot.
Oh,
Mitchell,
bless
that
you.
would be amazing if you're up for it.
I'm deep in it, but from a user perspective, not from a setup perspective. So,
Sure.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out though, why Nina cannot get in.
Which card should I use on this? Blue?
Sure. I lost my wallet, so it's a
You
real...
lost your wallet, like for real? Like how many days lost? Is it 1 day lost?
It's been a week now, but it
Are you
doesn't mean it's
serious?
gone. It just means
It's probably with my other Jeep
I don't
key.
know where it is.
I've only had one key fob for my Jeep for like 6 months now. Because my beautiful wife, whom I love, put it somewhere.
Look,
But
it's
listen,
the only
I
barrier
can't-
to my perfection.
I can't.
The good Lord had to
100
humble me somehow.
I can't 100% blame you because it could have been the 3-year-old that ran off with it. So possible.
She's a feral.
But then again, I'm losing my mind because reasons and sleep deprivation. And I could have just set it somewhere and forgot it. So I can't be like, what did you do? Like, I know she lost it. Like, I know she did. But like, there's a chance that maybe it was me. Delta Tango Mike has had movie watching parties on Discord. Interesting. Interesting idea. All right.
I texted you.
You texted me? What'd you texted me?
I just texted you some information.
Top secret. Well, yes. I'm trying to read. We need a new card. I can't even read the numbers. All right, we'll do this off stream because you guys don't have to.
I
wait
think
for
I
me
have it
to do
written down
things.
somewhere else because it's...
Cool. Check the toy box. Oh, for the keys? Yes.
That's a good spot. Okay,
I
I'm leaving
really
for a
think
client call.
they're either in her pocket of like a hoodie that probably got washed, or a jacket, or a purse pocket, or in I don't know, or still in the truck. They could be. I don't know. All right, you out of here. Thanks for hanging with us.
I'm out soon, yes. I will check back.
All right, I'll shut the stream down soon.
Bye, everyone.
She says bye. What do you guys want to do now? I was supposed to be building a brand. I could keep going. I have nowhere to be till like 5 o'clock tonight. But this is like, I'm really happy with, this is cool. This is really cool. Maybe what I'll do is use this as the brand builder course. So what could we build with this? If you were building a brand, what's interesting is I think of like MTV and how they use many different logos and many different colors for the brand. It's never, I wouldn't say never, but it has had a lot of iterations over time. Let me see if I can pull up a, like, look at this, like pages of the MTV logo. So, I mean, even like, this has a little bit of an angle to it. Some of it's straight on. Pretty much the only commonality is the letter M is a big fat capital letter, and the word TV is a more slender, like handwritten, kind of a blob shape thing. So building a brand, back to this, if we were to do purveyor of vibes or something like that, like this text could change. Like the idea could be the common thread, but like the colors could change, the logo could change, you know. Yeah, forks and most. I found so much of our silverware and bowls in the backyard because the kids would take food outside and then not bring the food stuff back. So that was neat. Or I'd mow over it with the lawnmower. That was exciting a couple times. Not seeing it in the grass. Okay. I don't know what to build next. So this goes one of two ways. We keep hanging out. We do something. I was supposed to be creating. So this is the whole purpose of this entire stream. If you've been on since the beginning, you know, is I'm creating a new course that has to do with logo design and pushing that into the branding phase of it. Because I have a new course about logo design and I could play you the commercial, but I'll spare you. Anyway, off topic. The point is, so now we're taking those logos and building a brand. So to me, a brand is like the font you use, the colors you use, the images, and then how you style those. And I just see a text I got to send to my wife real quick. Copy this, paste this to my wife. Okay. So I don't know what to do with this. Let's just keep going. We'll just keep going in this massive sandbox of a file. Sample the purple. Sample the purple. Double click in here. Little tip, if you go to drag your sliders, if you hold down the shift key, it'll bring all the sliders at the same time. So you get the same hue, tone. Oh geez, I should know that. There we go, that's kind of cool. And then we'll delete this logo. We'll grab this guy. Oh, you know what? We'll do one version without the chunked background. Man, I'm struggling, guys. Trying not to cough. It just keeps happening. Like I said, I don't feel sick at all. I feel like I got like this tickle that will not stop. Maybe some tea or something. I don't know. I don't know. Purveyor of vibes. We'll sample this and we'll make it this plum purple color thing. Delete this guy, bring this guy over. Schwink. That's kind of cool. I'd wear that. Let's do another version. Schwink. And this time we will do not sure what kind of music we're listening to right now, but I low-key don't mind it. Lets my brain do what it needs to do without getting distracted. Sample the gray. I love that you guys are still rocking out in the chat, getting things figured out for Discord. This is gonna be fun. I'm stoked. It's like a brand new community for us. It's been a while since I've been able to fully engage with our community. We've got the Facebook group, like Jen said, but it's been a little bit neglected, and it's also been kind of overran by some more spammy style posts. So I'm excited that this will be more of a tighter community where we can get some help and stuff. Cool. So here's some shirt ideas. All right. What else could we make with this? We did stickers. Oh yeah, I made a mock-up of this somewhere. There it is. I'm going to copy it from here. Command X to cut it. I'm going to jump back over here. We already have a mock-up. Look at that. We could make coffee with this. What else? Object, mockup, make. Christine, I missed first. Did you guys pick a font or make your own? So it's actually, and Mitchell, I see you comment just a second. The font, it is a font, and I streamed about this yesterday or the day before on replays on Behance and YouTube. And if you want to see like the whole process of how I got where I am on this project, I believe, yes, it is. The stream is at this one, I believe. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to copy the link. Here, Christine, this one's for you. This is the video where I was making this file, I think. Let me just click in here and double check. Yeah, so you can kind of see my process, which was also all over the place like today. And it starts at about 30 minutes in is where I pick the font and then show you how I get from where it is. So here's how the font started out. And it looks like I'm using Adlery Pro Black Letter. And then I turned it into outlines. And then I'll just play it. Made outlines, ungrouped it, stacked it. And then you notice like the letter V and the P on purveyor and something else of they're all pretty straight right now. But what I ended up doing is using the selection tool to like pull them differently to make them kind of original. Because I don't like just typing out a font and leaving it like that. I like to like make it my own and do something with it. Excuse me. So that's the process here. And then there it is. So I just select pieces of it and just kind of stretch it out till I'm happy with it. Right about there. Right about there. Anyway, so that's how I did that, Christine. You are welcome. Mitchell, with branding, once you have the final idea and a color, how many mock-ups of products would you do to show a client? You have done a shirt, sticker, coffee cup so far. So I typically start in black and white only, Mitchell. So when we're like designing a logo, I would start like, let's see, did I do it here? No, this is a surfboard brand I was working on. Well, like these logos, they're all in black, right? And then when I start playing with color, I typically do kind of what I'm doing now, where here's a couple ideas. Like I put all the logos and then I play with color in a bunch of different ways. And once I pick the color, then I start kind of moving over into other areas like, hey, what does this look like on the truck? Or what does this look like on a coffee cup? Each client's a little different and their budgets drastically, and my interest in the project drastically changes how many samples they get. So some people want to see a lot of options and they want to pay for it. It's great, we do that. Some people want the least and they just want the logo, and then I give them the logo and they're on their way. So an example of me doing a little bit extra, let me see if I can pull up that file real quick. I don't remember who it was. It was the Battalion file sent. So this is the most extensive logo package I think I've ever sent to somebody. This might take it a second to download. Why is it trying to open with beta? open with. Oh, that's the default. Okay. This was a huge file. It's a 1.5 gigs. Usually Illustrator files are like 2 megabytes, right? But this one, I actually embedded high res images into this folder for how I exported it. And give it a second here and I'll show you how this is like the final package I sent to one of my clients that was the most kind of comprehensive from this angle. Mostly because it was fun. And so I just kind of kept going. So this is the logo I did. And then I always spell out the brand details and I come up with these color names from, I use this app called SIP. Really like it. And it opens up here in the options bar. I click on it. And then if I sample a color, you can see, I don't know if you can see on the stream, but it tells me what the name of the color is. And it also, at the same time, why does SIP need to access my microphone? Oh, got it. Okay. So then I can see all the colors I've sampled before and you can see they all have the color name. And what's really cool about this, for example, Riptide, if I was designing for the web, you can use the hex value to get the color, but you can also just put in quotes the color name like red, blue, or green or whatever. And HTML has already defined every one of these colors. And what's insane to me is like, as I get even just the tiniest variation in color, I get a new color name. It blows my mind. Like for me, it's like, oh, orange, green, gray, right? But no, this is actually Nero and we've got charcoal and we have iron and we have, Trinidad and all these different like things. And so I love geeking out with that kind of stuff. And so I spell out the CMYK values, the hex values for the brand details, and then clear space, basically like how much space you should give the logo. And then here's all the different variations like with and without the enclosure. This logo is pretty basic, but it was exactly what they wanted. So anyway, but then we added some textures and some different options just to kind of make it, I don't know, something cool. And then this is why this file is gigantic, because each one of these is an Adobe stock photo that I bought for them. And so you can see it kind of like the MTV thing, like the logo plays on everything, but depending on what colors and variations you put into it, it really changes the vibe. Bernice, all these textures. So I sent them this, and then so each one of these is an artboard. And so when you go to export this, I gave them all the name up here. And then all I have to do is go to File, Export, Export As. And then I can click here and use artboards. And then whatever file type I choose, it'll spit each one of these out as a separate artboard. So like this, these are all the JPEGs of each artboard exported as a JPEG. So, yeah. Yeah, those textures are cool. And I think I just searched for texture or grunge texture in Adobe Stock. You can also find similar things over on Envato Elements or wherever you want to go. Just to let you know, from your bootcamp, I got my idea for my brand logo. That's awesome. Very cool. Is this from a while ago or is this recently, Mitchell? Because I know you went through that like a while ago. All right. Back to kind of building out something somewhere. There we go. So we got some mock-ups. We've got some. So we could build out the brand details. So what I would do is I would just go over to something I've already done like this. And I would copy basically all of it. We'll come over here and we'll make a new canvas artboard. Delete all this. Command F to paste it all in place. Why did it not? Where did it put it? Try again. Command F. Why is it doing that? So usually, oh, it's because I copied stuff off of the canvas. I'll copy the stuff that's on the canvas only. Click on this canvas. Command F will paste it right in the same exact spot from the other one. It is from the beginning, the OG days. I'm excited for Discord and to figure that out with you guys, because I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to upload images so I can like look at it. In the chat here on Behance or YouTube, you can't upload stuff for me to see. So that'll be cool. All right, so I can delete all this. The only reason why I pasted all this in here was to keep my clear space settings, my brand details, clear space. Oh, this is the outlined version. Anyway, because now these are all outlined, so I can't edit the text. But if I was building this brand out, let's grab this guy and we're just gonna bring a copy down here. So I'd sample the colors. I like to start with the lightest ones on top. There we go. That's the text version. So we'll grab all this, copy it. I'm going to close this guy. There we go. Okay, I can delete all that. So then, man, I'm just like streaming about all kinds of stuff now. Grab my SIP app, click on here. This is called Melanie. So it copies the hex code, paste that in here. SIP Wild Strawberry. And then I would proceed to do the rest of the colors. And then this part's kind of interesting. So when I sample this, if I double click on the little thing here, brings up my box. But as soon as I go to click over here, my box will go away or I can't type in here. So I hit Command-Shift-4 to take a screenshot of this, hold down Control to get it to my clipboard. Paste it in here. Whoa. Paste it on here so I can see what the numbers for this color are. And then I'd come over here and I would just type in what the numbers are. And I'm sure, I feel like I've seen a plugin that does this for you automatically, but it's been a while and I haven't purchased it. And so I don't remember how to find it. Also save. Thanks, Mitchell. Yeah, it's been a minute. So the other thing I might do that's interesting, once I get these colors pulled up, I'll be like, oh, this has no yellow and no black in it. And sometimes if you're going to make a gradient, like in this background, super subtle gradient, but you'll notice there's no banding. Like you don't see the stripes as it like goes from one color to the next. Or even on this red here, classic Brella. So you've got, if I go to my gradient window, which is somewhere, there it is. So it's got this darker color to the lighter color. Okay, subtle. But if I open both of these up, you'll see it has a little bit of each color in how it's made. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Same thing here. There's not much black, but there's just a tiny bit of black. And what happens is that allows, if you have a color, if I were to take out and make this 0, or, you know, a little less of whatever the color might be. And in this case, Illustrator now does such a great job, but especially in the older days of design, you would get banding really bad. So by having a little bit of every color, it just smooths it out. So yeah, Command-Shift-4, I use it all the time. Command-Shift-4 to take a screenshot, but there's a couple little keys that are super helpful. Command-Shift-4 gets it started. And then if I click and drag, if I hit the space bar before I let go of the mouse, I can move it wherever I want it to go. And if I just let go of it now, of the mouse, I don't have my left hand on the keys. If I just let go of the mouse, it's going to save it to my desktop. But if I hold down the control key before I let go, it doesn't save it to your desktop. It saves it to your clipboard, and then you could go and paste that image anywhere else you want. So I use that literally every day, constantly. Okay, so what I might do for this color then is I go, oh, well, actually, I want to add 2% yellow and maybe 3% black, or 1%, just enough to like have the full blended colors. And you'll like, there's almost no difference whatsoever. But as soon as I do that, 3 things happen. 1, I have to update the cyan or the CMYK values. Then I need to get SIP and click on here again. And luckily it didn't change that much. So the name is the same, but the hex value changed from what it is over here to now this super subtle change. And sometimes I'm like, oh, well, for example, let's say the hex code is like, this is where I really get nerdy. Something like this, 3, 2, 4, 5. I don't know. What does this color even mean? Okay, so that's like a yellow color. But maybe I'm like, well, it's so close. Let's just make it, 5, 5. What does that do? And sometimes it changes it a ton. But sometimes, because then it's easier to remember your numbers and then they can be web safe. So like I go way above and beyond when I'm doing some of this stuff. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Sometimes I just let it roll. I'll select the color and be like, yep, that's what it is. We're just going to roll with it because I've got other things to do and it's good enough and nobody else cares. But sometimes it's fun to kind of like, I wouldn't call them Easter eggs, but like make them a certain way. So, okay, so that's how I would build the brand. I go through and do all that. Okay, next, logo, base, font. Let's go find where we started this project up in here. So the base font for this is, please tell me I saved it somewhere. There it is. Nope. Oh, I outlined it. There it is. This guy. So I'd copy it. Come all the way back down to here. Shrink. If you don't know your shortcuts, learn your shortcuts for everything, but specifically spacebar to move around. Adding the command key to zoom in or out by clicking and dragging makes it so much faster. Okay, so delete this, bring this down. Okay, so the logo base font is actually Adlery Pro Block Letter, which is an Adobe font. Why did that not paste? Text edit. Let's open that up and let's paste that in there. So I just opened up text edit to copy it from here and then copy it over to here. There we go. I'm not sure why it was being dumb. Scale it down. So that's the base. So if I ever have to come back and make some kind of a change, I have a good place to start from. And then let's add this in here. Shrink. You guys can make this up. It can be whatever you want. Like you can call it whatever you want. You're doing stuff like this. Group it. If I was getting real fancy, I would probably, let's see, what happens if I go to edit? Oh, I don't need to go to edit and recolor anymore. I just click right here on the option bar. I forgot about that. Recolor. Let's go to preset. Let's do 2 color. Hue forward. Yep, let's do that one. Light to dark. Hue forward. I don't do this enough this way to know. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I should learn this recolor artwork window because I know it would save me a ton of time and headache. I haven't made it a priority yet. One color. Is this just shades then? Anyway, something I could play with more. Typically, I break it down into like one color. So this is where we'll delete all this garbage. We'll delete that too. Don't need it right now. So this is kind of the approach. This is a little bit different because it's more of a shirt graphic than a true logo. Not that this couldn't be a logo. It's not far from it. See. So I would go this direction towards building the brand. Now back to mommy duties. Thanks, Christine, for hanging out. It is lunchtime. It's 12:30 where I'm at. I need to go eat some food. Oh, that just reminded me. I got to shut this down too because I got to get home because my kids are home by themselves. So I've got a 15-year-old. She's home with the babies. But anyway. Oh, my goodness. I just got really tired. It was snowing this morning. Now I'm looking out and it's sunny. That's nice. All right, cool. I'm pretty happy with this direction. This helps me get some ideas for the course. Guys, I'm not up to speed yet in Discord, but I'll work on it. We'll get there. What's up, Ryan? Didn't see you in the chat till just this moment. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed the stream. It's one of my favorite ones this week. I've done a ton of streams this week. Be sure to follow me on Behance. It's probably the best way to get notifications when I go live. Thanks, Mitchell, for hanging out. And everybody, I love your guys' support, and I love it when you're busy in the chat because it keeps me motivated. I'm an extrovert. I love being with people. So I don't know how I ended up as a graphic designer where my best work is by myself in an office looking at a screen. It's soul sucking. So being able to like hang out with you guys is my favorite thing. So, Nina, this is the first stream connected with right as it started. Awesome. Thank you for hanging out for this whole time. It was very fun. Arshia, I hope I said your name right. Very helpful. Thank you. Check out the up above. There's a link somewhere Jenna posted. And there's also, so if you guys, I'm going to play it. I'm not trying to like self-promote, but I'm trying to self-promote because that's how we pay our bills. So if you want to learn more, a little more in depth, let me turn that off. I have, what's up, Zach? Oh, now you show up to moderate. I'm literally shutting it down and you show up. I see how you are. Anyway, if you want to see the buildup of like how I do this stuff in a course format where I don't ramble so much, check out my courses at derekmitchell.com or over on Skillshare. Skillshare is my favorite place for you guys to watch this because then you get all the value plus other instructors as well. And one subscription gets you access to all of it. Or on my website, I've got a vault basically where I have everything I've ever made accessible for you to check out. Anyway, the logo design course is my current favorite because I think it's a skill that if you want to freelance will bring you the most opportunity, the most jobs, and a fair amount of income, not like insane. But once you build a logo, then they're going to need everything else. They're going to need brochures, maybe business cards, maybe. I don't know. We're kind of getting out of those print stuff. Sorry, Rob. Print isn't dead, but it's definitely slowing down depending on who you're working with. But you could take that logo and you could animate it for social media. You could learn animation skills. You could learn anything. And so if you have a client that just asked you to make a logo, guess what? They need absolutely everything else. So it's like the easiest foot in the door to be able to do more work. So I highly recommend adding logo design to your skill set. And you might be scared like, well, I can't draw very well, or I don't know how to use the software to make the shapes that I want. But the best logos are the simplest, the very simplest. And so I don't do a lot of super crazy stuff. I have, but some of my best and favorite work is just so simple. And everything is figure outable, to steal that line from Amy Porterfield, I think. Basically, like, if you put your mind to it, you can figure it out between Google and friends. And now this Discord channel where we can all kind of like help each other out. There's a lot of potential to like take on work and be like, okay, I'll figure it out. That's what my wife and I did when we first started out. We would say yes to stuff and then like hang up the phone and be like, how are we gonna do that? I don't know how to do that. And so we would just learn. We would just figure it out. So there's a link below to the logo design course. Check it out. And you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you all in the very near future. I don't want to turn the stream off. I want to hang out, but I got to go. All right, y'all. Have an incredible weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Do you want to learn how to create custom logos from scratch? Well, if you're a graphic designer or you wish to become a graphic designer, creating a logo is going to be one of the #1 things you get asked to do all of the time. In this course, I'm going to show you exactly how to create beautiful custom logos that will impress your clients and help you land more work as a graphic designer. My name is Derek Mitchell. I'm a creative director with over 20 years of experience working as a graphic designer and a web developer. And I've been fortunate enough to work with brands such as MTV, Netflix, Nintendo, Nickelodeon, the Discovery Channel, and a handful of others. The project for this course is going to be a ton of fun and probably a little bit ridiculous. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to take a spreadsheet, which I know immediately sounds boring, but hear me out. We're going to take a spreadsheet that's got a bunch of different random words on it, and then we're going to use a number generator to grab these different words and create a completely random, super custom logo. So what's cool about this is you can either follow along and do the exact same thing that I do to create the logo and learn the skills you need to do this, or you can create your own custom logo based on the same styles that I'm showing you. So maybe the words that I pick, you create your own custom words that are random and we go from there. Or perhaps you already have a client who wants you to make a logo right now. Or maybe you know a friend that has a business they're starting and you want to help them out and volunteer and maybe make a logo for them. There's a lot of different ways you can use these skills immediately and follow along with the class. We're going to do a few different things. We're going to be jumping in using a notebook to sketch out some ideas. You can follow along doing that, or a piece of paper. We're going to jump in with an iPad for a little bit and show how to create digital art in here. Maybe you know how to use Procreate or Adobe Fresco or even Illustrator on the iPad. There's a lot of different ways you can sketch up ideas and then get them into the computer. We're going to be using Adobe Illustrator in this class primarily, or perhaps you've got a Wacom tablet, which is basically this thing here. So it's got a pen and a tablet, and when you draw on this, it draws on the computer. So there's a lot of ways to get your art into the computer. And speaking of art, maybe you're not an artist. Maybe you're terrible at art, like I was when I first started. I'm going to show you how to use the software to create highly polished, beautiful work, even if you have no drawing skills whatsoever. But if you do have drawing skills, that's a bonus, because you'll be able to take those ideas and those sketches and learn how to bring them in and basically make them digital and how to use those in your logo. So we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's dive in. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. I hope you learned a lot of valuable information, and I appreciate you sticking around to the very end. But before you go, just a couple things I want to remind you. The first is, if you haven't already, feel free to like this video if you can, depending on where you're watching from. Give it a thumbs up or subscribe or tap the bell or give it a follow if you can. And also maybe even just copy the link up in the browser and share it with a friend or post it to your Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. But again, just want to say thanks for sticking around, and I'd love to continue going live as much as possible and helping you guys out. So the best way that I can help you is by you commenting on the videos below. I read those comments. I engage with them as soon as I can, if I can, when I see them. So if it's live, I'll try and answer you right away. If this is a replay, you can still comment on the video, and I go back and I read those. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching, and let me know what you're working on. I'd love to help you out, and hopefully we will see you in the next live. And to be sure you don't miss it, like this video and subscribe and follow and do the things. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.